Well, it was a great call by Rich Kotite. He faked. Remember that reverse to Sikihime where they fake the draw, then they come back to Barnett. They fake it. There you see him bootleg away from it. The coverage on him completely breaks down, and here's another big play.
1st and 10 from the 14 of Seattle. Walker and Herschel Walker moving the pile ahead for a few. That offensive line of Philadelphia, a much maligned one, doing a decent job there. A gain of 3 by Walker.
Let's take one more look at this play, and again, the action, the fake of the play is the champ. Barnett is sitting down here. Watch the fake. Now watch the quarterback, first of all. Fakes the draw. Everybody starts to see the draw, react to it. Barnett runs right by them. That's one of those things where it's the fake is what sets it up. And usually you don't have play action passes on 3rd down, but that one certainly worked there.
2nd and 7 from the 11. Byers in motion. And Randall sacked. Safety blitz, Robert Blackman. 2nd sack for Blackman.
He came right down the middle that time. They did not pick him up. Cunningham really had no chance. Here we see Blackman, number 25, and he's going to find a lane right through here. As Cunningham comes by, watch him, boom, there's the lane. That's somebody had to pick him up. That was a major error, and there's really nothing Randall could do. Blackman has been a very effective sacker today. He is. When he has come, he has really timed it well and been unblocked.
3rd and 15. Flag in the end zone. Got too much time off the clock. And Cunningham comes over to talk it over with Richie Kotite. Delay of game.
Well, the big thing they have to worry about here now is not letting themselves get out of field goal range. They're down 3rd down and about 23 for, not quite that far, but they got to get down to the 5 for a 1st down. But they got to make sure they don't take another sack and are outside of field goal range.
3rd and 20. Robert Blackman on the tackle. Boy, Cunningham just does some things on the field that kind of scare you when you see a guy do that. But then again, that's Cunningham, and you would certainly tell a youngster, hey, don't even attempt to do this.
Yeah, you're 11 years old and you're playing touch tackle and you try this, and it might be your last game of touch tackle. But this guy's just got such natural athletic ability and just does things with such grace.
And this will be a 34-yard field goal attempt by Roger Ruzak. Up and no good. It looks like Bryant. Somebody got a hand on it. And we're still tied at 10.
Here we're going to look at Joe Nash make the play on the center. He comes right around the center. But watch the 2 men on either side of him. They occupy the guards to give him a lane. As the ball is snapped, he's right around the center, right through that crease, right there. That's the 10th block of his career.
No stranger to blocking. Joe Nash. And on the ground, Chris Warren stopped by Reggie White. You know, it's remarkable to me, John, as well. This defense of Seattle coming into the game, 7th best in the National Football League. Even more remarkable considering how much time the defense has had to stay on the field this season because of the offensive ineptness.
There's no question, and they have maybe one great player, but they've got an awful lot of really dedicated, focused players and excellent coaching.
Elbaugh hands it off on 2nd down, and Chris Warren running hard as Chris Warren is dropped at about the 29. We'll see where they spot it. Looks to be about a yard or a half a yard shy of the first down marker.
Well, that one you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They stayed on their blocks and pushed that pile. Warren got in behind it a little bit and then just almost got themselves a first down.
Miscues have certainly hurt Philadelphia this afternoon. 141 penalty yards and 4 sacks allowed this afternoon.
And again, part of those penalties are the Seattle offense is putting pressure on them. Here we're down to 3rd and short.
3rd and 1 to be exact. Tommy Kane to the near side. Delbach looking for Kane, goes instead. It's incomplete as he was trying to find Ron Heller.
Didn't that look like a little bit of a floater to you? It looked like, and Heller was reaching early for it, saying, man, what you took too much. This looked like that change of pace or something that you get there, or the knuckleball. It just didn't look like a normal rhythm, and he didn't make the catch, and they've got a punt.
0 for 7 on 3rd down conversions, and I tell you, and -10 in terms of total yards. And again, that just underscores how strong I think this defense has been for Seattle all season long, despite the offensive ineptness.
Yeah, they put lots of pressure on you and make it difficult in those key downs.
Sikahema along with Jeff Seidner back for Philadelphia. Sikahema will field it. And Sikahema somehow gets 6 yards out of that 46-yard punt. It'll be Philadelphia ball. 6:23 left in the 3rd when we come back. 10-10 ball game here at the Kingdome. James Brown along with John Robinson. Happy to have you along. And the fans here have had a little bit to cheer about. Not so much because of offensive greatness, but a good ball game nonetheless. And we mentioned that Mike Shadd had gone out. Rob Selby in his place. Shadd has a sprained groin muscle, doubtful to return. Nice hit that time. Patrick Hunter tried to deliver his best, but not enough to take Herschel down.
Well, Patrick came up and said, I'll give him a hit, but you guys got to help me. Here's what it sounds like when you run into this kind of guy. Don't you wish you were down there, James, doing that?
Partner, you've seen it all your life. My goodness. Good help by the rest of the Seahawks defense there, Rufus Porter and company. A loss of 2, as I mentioned on the play, so it brings up a 2nd and 12. 5:40 left in the 3rd. Randall with the boot. Played well that time. Williams still catches it. And a first down for Philadelphia. Now that is very, very interesting. The play was read well that time by Seattle. Randall did not have any room to go on the boot, but still got the pass off for the first down.
Here we see the bootleg faking to Walker. Watch how quickly he reacts. Bryant is right up in his face. Boom, he has to stop and throw it. Puts the ball right on the money. Williams does a nice job of getting the first down after the catch.
Out of the pro set. Sherman and Walker the backs. Randall pops. Going up top, looking for Barnett. Nearly a great haul-in by Barnett nonetheless. Being defended by Patrick Hunter and Eugene Robinson.
There's no way we can show you at home that play from a trajectory of the ball, but Cunningham threw a fast. Watch the way the ball comes, the angle it comes in, how flat it is going to come in here. And he almost makes the catch on that. But most of those long ones don't come in. That was like a howitzer shot there. That was not a lobbing throw. This guy's real strength.
Boy, you see that New Orleans score. Who says that the Saints don't have any offense? My goodness. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 43. Walker wrapped up nicely and dropped by Cortez Kennedy. Boy, the big fella can certainly move 305 pounds, and he's light on his feet.
It's amazing how these kind of guys keep showing up. Here we're going to look at it in the end zone. We're going to get a look at Cortez right here. He's going to come around this block. Right there, and the pressure through the guard takes a step to the outside, and it's all over then. It's history. If you make one false move, one short step with your foot against a guy like that, it's over. They hit you so hard and so fast, you have no chance to recover.
3rd and 11. Eagles 4 of 11 on 3rd down conversions. Here comes Porter. And Cunningham just throws it away.